Hello guys, today we will discuss another example or a numerical on testing the serializability of a non-serial schedule. So in the previous video we have already discussed what is exactly serializability and the testing of serializability. So those who have not watched that video, so please guys watch that video first. Now there is a numerical, there is a three transaction T1, T2 and T3, and these are their corresponding operations or the instructions. So let's find their precedence graph first. How? First of all, we have to write all the transactions here or the represent that transaction. We have T1 here, T2 here and T3 here. Okay guys, now after that we will go one by one to the every instruction according to the time slots. So this is the read operation. For this transaction will come first for this operation. This is a read operation on a variable. Okay guys, so we will see in the transaction 2 and 3 for the any operation on a variable. Okay guys, so this is a b variable. No, we will neglect it. B variable neglected. Yes, this is a variable and it is a read. It is a read. Read says there will be no h. That means it will be left empty. Okay guys, now move to transaction 3. This is the C. This is the operation on C variable, B variable. That means there is a no a variable, so I will leave this one also. Okay guys, now move to this instruction on T2. This is a read on B variable. So is there any B variable? A neglect, C neglect, C B neglected. Is there any B variable? C neglect, C neglect. There is a B variable which is having a write operation. This is a read, this is a write. This is a read, this is a write. That means there will be an edge. That means this operation will give you an edge from T2 to T3. Okay guys, from T2 to T3. Clear? Now move to another one. This is the read operation on C variable. So we will go for checking the C variable. Okay, this is B neglect, A neglect, A neglect. This is A neglect. This is C, but this is a read operation. This is the read operation. This is the read operation on same variable, which says there will be no edge. That means we have to just leave it fast. After that, there is the write operation on B variable. Okay guys, so let's see for the B variable. This is C variable neglected. This is the B variable. Write operation says there will be an edge from T2 to T3, but there is already an edge, so there is no need of that. Okay guys, so this is also giving an edge, but we will check for T1 also. This is the write operation on B, A, C, C. So there will be no edge from T to T1. After that, we will go for the WC. That is the write operation on C. Okay, guys. So C, there is a C. No, there is no C. There is no C. Yes, this is C. This is write operation. This is read operation. Write and read operation on same variable says put an edge from T3 to T1. Okay, T3 to T1. I will put an edge on from T3 to T1. Okay guys, that means it is giving an edge. After that, I will check for this. This is a write operation on A. This is the read operation on A. Write and read operation on same variable says put an edge from T1 to T2. Okay guys, so this operation is giving me an edge. Now check for the read operation on A. There is no A. There is no A. So leave it. There is a read operation on C. So we will check for the C. This is A. This is B. Leave it. Okay guys. Now this is the write operation on A. So there is no A, there is no A. Leave it. This is the write operation on C. So check for the C only. There is no C. Leave it. This is the write operation on B. So check for the B operation on T1 and T2. There is no. Leave it. That means this is the final precedence graph come from these transactions. So let's see, is there any cycle or not? So I can go from T1 to T2, then T2 to T3, then T3 to T1. That means if I start from T1, I can come again to T1. This is the cycle. That means cycle says that if there is a cycle in the precedence graph, that means it is non-serializable schedule. Okay guys? Non-serializable . That means it will not give the consistent result as given by the serial schedule. So we will not check for anything in that. Okay guys, but those who are the serializable schedule, we will see that how we can convert that schedule, that non-serial schedule, into the serial schedule. So for finding the consistent result. Okay guys, so they are the two techniques we will discuss in the upcoming video, which are the view conflicting serializability and the view serializability. So in the upcoming video we will discuss first, that is the conflicting serializability. Okay guys, and guys, please remember, if my videos are helping you, as I always said, please like and share this video and subscribe the channel as well. Thank you.